Welcome to Minuteman Regional High School for another edition of 2025 Inter-City League Interleague Baseball. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Brighton Braves out of the Yawkey League with a record of 4-13-1, facing off against your Lexington Blue Sox of the Inter-City League with a record of 9-5. The Blue Sox are led by their manager, Rick DeAngelis, and Brighton is led by their manager, Ted Tracy. On the mound for the Blue Sox tonight, the right-hander, number 40, Chris Wanitz. Leading off for the Braves, the third baseman, number 1, Nick Risco.
7:34.
Now batting for the Braves, the second baseman, number 19, Liam Keblin.
Sounds the game.
Sometimes it's, better than whatever this is. Hey.
I was right there, boys. I was right on it. Stephen Walsh.
By the way, I'm thinking of getting a lavalier mic, and people won't have to, hear on the ambient in the background if you want to join in on future broadcasts.
Okay.
And you won't have to worry about going back and forth with mics.
Oh man, I would love it.
Oh
I
yeah.
do feel like there's like a art to the way I can pull off the color commentary next to you here.
Yeah, and unfortunately is very, very muted.
Right.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23, Devin Conroy.
Well, something for the folks at home to look forward to. 50% less me. You people mean the world to me still, even if we're using the internal mic. Braves and the Blue Sox. Brighton Braves this time. Now the Yawkey. Oh.
There you go, Chris.
Trusted fastball, right?
Yeah, it was zipping out of the hand in his warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Dad. Hey, do a job right here.
Did you see Monday's game though?
I saw Luis hit a home run.
Yeah.
I didn't really see anything else that happened, but
Oh, yeah.
shout out to him.
Yeah, two-run piece. Pinch hit, home run, too.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
I like how this team's figuring itself out, like, right as it's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The catcher, number 99, Mike Richards.
Bases empty, 2 down. Strike him out, throw him out. The off man gets in the back door. You know this is a live mic, right, boys?
Don't stop, though. Probably not.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. It's an internet broadcast.
Yeah, still, it's like, you know, YouTube has its own, you know,
Oh, true. Can't get you banned.
TOS. And, yeah. I mean, it's why I, mute it during, between innings. PFP, baby!
For the Braves, in the top of the first inning, 1 run on 2 hits. No Blue Sox errors and no runners left on base. We are headed to the bottom of the first inning. The Brighton Braves 1, the Lexington Blue Sox 0. Due up for the Blue Sox in the bottom of the first, Vanderzauer, McCullough, and Ramirez. The right-hander, number 13, Sean Marsh.
That's fine.
Leading off for the Blue Sox, the right fielder, number 46, David Vanderzauer.
Lean into it.
I'll get us hyped. Jules is here.
Yeah, it's Jules. Ow! Did we determine, like, how deep it is actually to left field, how not deep it is? Like, it can't be more than much more than 300.
I actually have the measure map app. Between innings, I'll pull it out and figure it out down the lines here.
Like, don't bother measuring center.
Like the turf lines are so clear on satellite here. It'll be easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what you do is at the actual little nook that the fence makes in left, just put it straight across to the scoreboard essentially.
You weren't at the game we played at the base last year.
No.
But that was the one where we put like a 20 spot on them. Swing now and run.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the second baseman, number 12, Jesse McCullough.
Is that Eric wearing Big Poppy's number 30? Oh, man.
Look good, play good.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, only those lines. Big boy. All right, Jesse, attaboy.
Really?
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the third baseman, number 34, Eric Ramirez.
Man, we got an echo out here tonight. This is good. We'll take it.
Deep in the woods.
I could hear the guys yelling at the bar.
You mean the ones you usually drive by on Worthing Road? Oh. You know, Eric and Jules don't need any help, ranching one. But they'll take it, obviously. On the pull side, that fence. Blip, blip! Oh!
Oh, that's a good throw, though.
Ah,
Attaboy, Eric.
All right, it's Jules.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25, Julian Alvarez.
He tell you not to say it's Jules or something?
No, I'm picking my spots.
I figured,
Can't do it
fair
every
enough.
time. Yeah.
Not with that attitude.
It's called discernment. I don't normally employ it while it's in the building with us.
Self-control? What's that? Well, double steal score. You heard what my wife said, Jules? Got power back. Good. Yeah. Did you have to hit the switch or something?
It fell out. It got tugged out.
Lordy. All right. Watch it, boys.
I think we're all good.
Help me, Saeed. You're my only hope.
I definitely don't think Saeed watches these videos.
This is center fielder number 33, Nick Anderson.
Back like we never left.
Yeah. Back again for the very fourth time. Don't worry if I write checks. I write rhymes.
That was a crap.
You gotta run that out, dude.
It's in play.
This is off the center. That's the problem. Is that there's no fences at the center out here, right? Yeah.
There's a fence. You just got to hit it basically further than polo grounds at that point.
I would have watched it a little bit.
But
The shortstop, number 5, Luis Atiles.
see if Luis has got another 2-run piece in him.
We're up 4-0, right?
4-1.
4-1.
Yeah, the Braves scored their run on a double steal.
I said it in the game.
I'm keeping track here. Take the out, take the run. All right.
All right, boy.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the extra hitter, number 4, Brendan Jones.
This is, of course, the method we employ for most of the 100 innings, for the majority of the portion of the 100 innings games that we broadcast each year.
I had this right. We only have 2 hits right now. Single and then Nick.
The triple.
Everything else was off steals, right? Like a walk. And a
Jake.
steal. Jake got a hit. Yeah, gotcha. 5 on 3. 5 on 3.
I'm just glad I'm here so that I can hear you talk. I don't like the sounds of the game when I'm not.
And now everyone who's watching this will have heard that.
Because I like listening to you talk about it.
That makes one of us.
Have we gotten to see this Ryan?
scoring, well, tied for the second highest scoring first inning of the season for the Blue Sox. Oh, he just threw it into his own temple? Your body is a temple, but not like that.
The designated hitter, number 33, Steven Walsh.
I may actually go over it. Did you plug it into the bottom outlet or the top outlet?
Bottom, but I gave it a lot of slack and looped it, so like nothing can happen now. Like even if it gets tugged on, it'll just get tugged against like the loop.
Famous last words.
Well, yes. I mean, you gotta
Commit to the bit.
commit to what you think's gonna work, right? Yo, Chris.
Yeah, 5 runs in the first inning, tied for the second most in a first inning this season for the Blue Sox, and all the top 3 totals have come against interleague opponents. Damn, I did not. Oh, what? You could have just. You just.
Hey, that was tougher than it was. You just like to be able to flip it. You kind of did need to glove flip it. So you take the out of first. I got it.
At what point do you just like are you a?
Now batting for the Braves, the first baseman, number 12, Alex Clapes.
So, is he in a position where where his momentum can, realistically carry him to the bag just to get the force?
Well behind.
Fair.
So you would have to like.
All right. Well, got a little dicey in the first, but able to limit the damage. All 3 of the Blue Sox biggest first innings offensively this year have come against interleague opponents. 7 against Al Thomas, 5 against Palmer, 5 here against the Brighton Braves. First and second. Back pick. Nope. Is that outside, right? Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah.
Yep. There is no grass.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Chris.
Now batting for the Braves, the left fielder, number 14, Brendan Kelly.
Don't.
That was funny.
I don't know. Nope. Read the top line. The camera's a bit. Yeah, it's like, if I had more time, I would have set it up against there, and then what? I'll tip.
Maybe Luke.
Is Grundy at first, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've only seen him play in one game, I think, and he was the DH on Monday, I think it was.
I'm excited. He's right-handed. I'm kind of excited to see him bat.
It's his third game, right? Did
Hey,
you say the one that you
Hey, yo, Chris.
Yeah, he played against the Padres and then Monday.
Now batting for Brighton,
Yeah.
the center fielder,
Played 2 games,
number
I've only
29,
seen
Miles Brown.
Miles and miles of the email styles.
little bit. Usually there's baseball players walking around here towering over me.
He might tower over you, though.
I don't think so.
Maybe not a tower. Just apartment building. Oh boy.
Nice.
For Brighton in the top of the second, no runs on 1 hit, 1 Blue Sox error, and 2 runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning. The Lexington Blue Sox 5, the Brighton Braves 1. Due up for the Blue Sox in the bottom of the second, Maltasea, Grundy, and Vanderzowen. Leading off the bottom of the second for Lexington, the catcher, number 21, Luke Maltasea.
No matter what I accomplish in my career, my one greatest regret will be not being able to get far enough to have done a game with Bill Walton before he passed.
I agree. It is a regret for me too. I would have ridden the wave for everything.
I mean, and listen, Katrina and I talk about, finding people who, match my energy every now and then, and I think, Bill Walton is the one man who might come close to that.
He's a good yin to your yang.
I don't even think it's even necessarily that. Like, he's got the same kind of, I don't want to pat myself on the back here, but
Please.
Hello out there.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I mean, from a very different angle, but yes, instead of.
Hey, run that out, Luke. Run that out, Luke.
Great throw, nice. It's a tough play. We get on top of that, and it's just a slow roller. Great play by the shortstop.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the first baseman, number 47, Ryan Grundy.
Maybe I'll be lucky enough to get far enough where, I'm calling the same game as Jason Benetti in a different booth and ask him, tell me all about Bill Walton. Like, I don't know. Man can dream.
Dave Pash would have because they were getting loopy on those games. Like those midnight Pac-12 basketball games.
So, Dave Pash and Bill Walton were basically the Felix and Oscar of college basketball broadcasters.
That's really cool.
For those of you kids out there playing the home game.
So Felix and Oscar.
First of all, it was a play, and then it was a movie. Play movie TV show, or was it play TV show movie?
Not the point of authority on that one.
Well, good thing I'm getting as much input as I can from others for my Jeopardy test on Monday. This is as far as I got last year. Didn't get the final call or the I went around.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the right fielder, number 46, David Vanderzowen.
So what exactly is a sword in these stats? Is that like a swinging strike 3 on a check swing rule to the swing, basically?
A confirmed went around check swing. I think so.
Is it supposed to be an acronym for something?
No, I think it's like the way it looks.
What it looks like, yeah.
Sword, yeah.
Mrs. Vanderzouwen's baby boy.
Hey, run that out, kid. Run that out, kid.
Oh, hell.
How many chicken tenders is that?
I don't know. Miss Vanderzouwen, where are you at? How many tendies for that?
The second baseman, number 12, Jesse McCullough.
As long as we're talking about obscure early 2000s internet humor, I mentioned the Homestar Runner references I made on the Dartmouth broadcast single. It was only, okay. I've been waiting for Charlie Camella or anyone to ranch one, and so I can go Candy Mountain Charlie. You're not that much younger than me, and this is all far afield from you. All these references.
I know the Candy Mountain Charlie one.
Oh, you do? Okay, that's different.
Oh, hey!
Oh, I don't know. Well, rattled, clearly.
He might have told us to join there.
Oh.
Hey, that's baseball, man. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing sometimes. Yes. Yeah, you're right. No, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's like Brad Marchand. Love to have it on your side, hate to have it happen to you.
Yeah, 2-1. 2-1. Go, Josh. Come on. Dennis count, baby. Dennis count. Here we go. Everybody say Marsh.
First 2 triple game of the season for the Blue Sox. Thank you, Bruce. Oh.
For the Blue Sox, in the bottom of the second, 1 run on 1 hit. No Braves errors, no runners left on base. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning, the Lexington Blue Sox 6, the Brighton Braves 1. Due up for the Braves in the top of the 3rd, the top of the order, Risco, Keblin, and Conroy. For the Braves, 3rd baseman, number 1, Nick Risco.
Blues baseball.
You know, so I walked through right field. You saw me to come in the first time. There's like twigs all over because of the woods out in right field. I would not want to dive for a ball. And it's just like it's too big of an area to actually try and like pick them up. And I know that nobody like expects that, so I'm just worried like somebody who's out there is gonna like lay out.
Look, man, we just had another Final Destination movie come out before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. Don't put those images into my head.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Oh, well, too damn late. Don't tell me they're not the exact reason you won't drive directly behind a logging truck.
You're so right. You're so right.
The 2nd baseman, number 19, Leo Keblin.
Blue Sox baseball abridged.
I'm just change the venue. Vibes don't change.
Oh, the vibes definitely change here. I am being as
Win or loss.
professionally unprofessional as I can be.
Right. That's baseball. Baseball deserves that.
Look, as long as nobody goes full Jim Brockmeyer, right?
Shout out to Jimmy. So I had a flight to LA.
You sat next to Hank Azaria, didn't you?
No, oh yeah, Chris.
Looky what I found.
It's from Detroit to LA. Got to connect through Detroit, and I just watched the whole first season of Brockmeyer. Like that was those 6 episodes on that flight. It was an awesome flight.
Now batting the right fielder, number 23, Devin Conroy.
Yeah, Chris.
I can't even watch a whole episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000 when I'm on a flight. I have to like switch back and forth and do that, maybe arena or something. I just
like looking at the maps sometimes too. The map nerd. Yeah, Chris.
Ow!
For the Braves in the top of the third, no runs on no hits, no Blue Sox errors, and no runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the third inning. The score remaining, Lexington 6, Brighton 1. Due up for the Blue Sox in the bottom of the third, Ramirez, Alvarez, and McElroy. Leading off the bottom of the third, third baseman number 34, Eric Ramirez.
Oh, really? All right. Well, hey, I think. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Eric. Hey, vamos, papi. Well, I think everybody likes when you come to the ballpark and it just feels like a cool ballpark. Happy you.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25. It's Jules Julian Alvarez.
He was waiting for you.
I know, yeah. Go Yachts, please. Give the people what they want, Jules.
Doesn't work when your name's Alvarez, though. Oh! Jules, come on, man!
He's got gray in the beard. Gotta let him live.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake McElroy.
Yeah.
problematic out of the trees.
Like you think the woods on the other side of Worthing Road need some excavations. And you've seen the sign here that there's also the home field for Leslie University baseball.
Yeah, I saw this.
Leslie plays in the same conference, the NAC, as Thomas College, and I did a couple games up at Thomas last fall.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let's see what else. Oh, wait a minute. Leslie's the same conference. I was like, wait, the soccer team's playing at Minuteman. What? Oh, that's interesting. Because Leslie itself isn't in Lexington, right?
I think it's in
Yeah.
The center fielder, number 33, Nick Anderson.
And at some point,
7-1.
7-1. And at some point, we got to get a soundboard where we can have Ken Anderson going, Mister.
Again?
For the Blue Sox, in the bottom of the third, 1 run on 1 hit. No Braves errors, no runners left on base. We head to the top of the 4th inning with the score, Lexington 7, Brighton 1. Due up for the Braves in the top of the 4th, Richards, Lush, and Walsh. The catcher, number 99, Mike Richards.
Woo! Why not?
Good pass, Bob. Let's go. Go, Mike. Hands on you. It's yours.
Oh. Which one?
Guy's fast. Fast or something that pulls through it.
Oh, yeah. That's the cat.
Now batting for Brighton, the shortstop, number 34, Ryan Lush.
I mean, after that first fastball, you definitely got to catch your breath after seeing that go by you. Nope.
See ya. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Lushy. Come on, well, stay up.
At that point, that ball isn't even good enough for batting practice.
Yeah.
recover after throwing the last one into his temple.
Now batting for the Braves, the designated hitter, number 33, Stephen Walsh.
I'm not sure that's what the kids mean by ball knowledge in that regard.
That was good, dude. That was
Big stretch.
Yeah, Chris.
A stretch that would make a Cirque du Soleil performer blush.
For the Braves in the top of the fourth, no runs on no hits, no Blue Sox errors, and no runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning, the score remaining Lexington 7, Brighton 1. Due up for the Blue Sox in the bottom of the fourth, Atiles, Jones, and Maltasia. Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Blue Sox, shortstop, number 5, Luis Atiles.
What was the score of the game on Monday?
4-2.
4-2, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gritty win.
Yeah, we scored the first 2 in the first, and then they came back in the second with 2.
It's crazy that we always score in the first.
Like, I think there was one year where Bruce and I were keeping tabs on, like, you know, from the very beginning, like, we scored in every first inning up until one point. It's like, something along those lines. But it makes me think there was one year where we went, you know, perfect in the regular season for scoring in the first inning. I'm probably wrong, though. It just feels like something we could have done. Absolutely. All right.
Now batting, the extra hitter, number 4, Brendan Jones.
Yeah, both starters deserve to win that game. It's just a shame they both got no decisions, and Luis gave us the lead in the 7th. Yeet.
The Bulldogs games are Yeah, Luis! Way to go, baby!
The catcher, number 21, Luke Maltasia.
Like both, like the first inning looked like that game could have gotten out of hand early. Kudos to the Bulldogs starter. And then when Draper gave up his 2 runs, it looked like that one was going to get out of control. And then trading punches the rest of the way until the knockout blow by Luis.
Dude, Matt and Chris, it's just like you got
1-2.
dogs being on. Yeah, when you can start the game with those two.
Did I feel a raindrop?
Yeah, I felt one too.
Heck!
I would inform your audience that you might have to.
Yeah, in case they can't tell already that we are possibly looking at some rain coming in. Uffa.
The first base.
Now, folks, if we have to pack this up quick, I hope you understand. So a couple of spits of rain, and the rain is the whole reason we're here today rather than at LHS, because, God. It was raining. It rained hard enough that washed out LHS completely, and these interleague games can be harder to reschedule. Like we all.
The Chiefs game. Or the Mad Dogs game.
So no,
The Chiefs game that got called in the 3rd inning.
you mean the Americans game?
The Americans game.
Yeah, the Americans game is the one that got called.
With the blackouts.
Yeah, with the blackouts. And we still need to reschedule the game against Mass Envelope, but that was only postponed because their manager had to go in for eye surgery, I think.
Was that Bulldogs game the makeup of the Bulldogs game that got raised?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
So right now it's just a matter of completing the Americans game and making up the Mass Envelope game.
We have a pinch hitter entering the game. Pinch hitting into the number 1 spot in the lineup, number 22, Dom Gabardi.
Well, in fairness, we're close enough to the extent of the trees here that maybe just droplets falling off, but if it picks up.
You look at the radar.
Sounds like I would not like to look at the radar. Good thing it's an official game then.
I was going to look at the radar. Is it for voting?
There's a
Oh,
lot of.
rain in 11 minutes. Okay.
Boy, good thing I didn't
Yeah.
set everything up tonight.
Off there.
For the Blue Sox, in the bottom of the 4th, 1 run on 1 hit. No Braves errors, no runners left on base. We will head to the top of the 5th inning. The Lexington Blue Sox 8, the Brighton Braves 1. 2 up for the Braves in the 5th inning. Clapes, Kelly, and Brown.
Yeah.
The top of the 5th, first baseman, number 12, Alex Clapes.
So yeah, folks, we have to pack up with the impending line. hope you understand. And if we do resume this game after that, well, try to get back on as quickly as possible. And if not, well, you can check the Inner-City League website if the score ends up being much different than it is right now.
Hey, boy, Jess.
Now batting for the Braves, the left fielder, number 14, Brendan Kelly.
I forget. Is it an official game after 3.5 or 4.5? Oh, God, well, never mind. Oh, I was wrong.
But it's going to. I guess knock on. Yeah, thank you.
Knock on whatever. Carbon fiber.
Knock on Feely. Yeah, if it works.
I mean, this might as well be made of wood.
No? Yeah. Shout out to Boy.
I actually got Feenied for the first time ever, like last year or the year before. Oh, Eric. Good effort. Good job. Good effort.
The center fielder, number 29, Miles Brown.
Yeah, I got Feenied for the first time ever, like last year or the year before, on a check from a client that had, up till that point, spelled my name correctly every time.
And then they feeded you?
It was a computerized check, too, so like it was printed out. I was like... like, after all the years of people either adding an R, forgetting the third E, or both... Luis Atiles picking up where
For the Braves in the top of the fifth, no runs on one hit, no Blue Sox errors, one runner left on base. We will head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Lexington 8, Brighton 1. Due up for the Blue Sox in the bottom of the fifth, McCullough, Ramirez, and Jules. Leading off the bottom of the fifth, extra hitter, number 12, Jesse McCullough.
Probably let them bat probably 6.
I mean...
Because you don't owe being like, oh, let's come back.
like, this isn't Mercy 2. It's 10 after 5.
Yeah.
So if we score 3 runs, then...
But I'm just saying, you can say, right? Like,
They would play in the rain here because it's turf, wouldn't they?
Well, I mean, not if it's, like, pouring.
run that out, Jess. Oh, that's a cannon.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the third baseman, number 34, Eric Ramirez.
With turf, you reduce the likelihood of a delay because you don't have infield dirt turning to mud.
Can't really ask a pitcher to pitch a baseball in the rain.
Yeah.
Also, you can like see the rain coming down in the lights.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
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 So it's kind of nice being surrounded by these trees in that regard.
Would be even nicer surrounded by a press box.
Yeah. Well,
I thought I remember like years ago.
who do we think we are?
What are we? The town of Lexington, Massachusetts? Come on. No, seriously though, I thought I even heard like rumblings years ago of a press box being built at Center One, and that just never happened. Oh,
Hello.
I was gonna say Adrian Beltre treatment. What?
He never saw it. He had his hands up the whole time. Yeah.
Eric, that's why you run, man.
You're mad at him now. These two.
I was gonna say Adrian Beltre treatment the other way.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 25, Julian Alvarez.
Hey.
Now's the time to rig one if there ever was one.
It went from the Adrian Beltre treatment to the Jaron Duran treatment. With that fly ball that landed behind him those years ago.
Oh!
No, he was in. Got the hand in.
This is not the catcher's night.
Oh boy. Bruh. Like to get up and just jet home though after the ball didn't travel much further than the reach of his gloves after popping.
Right, just like a steal and then a steal again. Or
No. He had the steal fine.
Yeah.
Well, he was coming home anyways.
But you get my question. Like, then is it an error on the third baseman or no?
I don't know, actually, in a situation like that.
We have a pinch hitter entering the game in the number 5 spot in the lineup. Now batting number 28, Owen McKiernan.
It's like, the steal's there. I mean, honestly, it could be on the catcher for being offline. I don't know.
Hey, Jules.
Now batting the center fielder, number 33, Nick Anderson. For the Blue Sox in the bottom of the 5th, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 Braves error, 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the 6th inning with the score, Lexington 9, Brighton 1. Due up for the Braves in the top of the 6th, Risco. Keblin, and Conroy. Substitutions to announce for the Blue Sox. Now in at catcher, number 14, Pat Casserly. And on the mound for the Blue Sox, the left-hander, number 22, Dan Metzdorf. Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Nick Risco.
Let's go, Dan. Is this line of rain that's coming through like warm front? It feels like it's warmer out here than it was at the start. It's supposed to be like 77 tomorrow, too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah.
1-2.
Hey, boy, Dan.
Now batting for the Braves, the second baseman, number 19, Liam Keblin.
Hey, Dan. I forgot how much velocity it is. Like, busting out arms.
Good fight, Liam.
Here you go, Dan.
Hang in there, ball. You give it fair to me.
Hey, twos.
Woofa.
The right fielder, number 23, Devin Conroy.
Let's go, boys. Look at that guy. Holy shit. Atta boy. Right on it, Kev. Good pass. One more, Danny. Good, Ev.
For the Braves in the top of the sixth, no runs on no hits, no Blue Sox errors, and no runners
Too
left
good.
on base. We are headed to the bottom of the sixth inning. The score remaining, Blue Sox 9, Braves 1. Due up for Lexington in the bottom of the sixth, Attiles, Jones, and Casserly. Attention around the ballpark, we have a pair of substitutions to announce for Brighton. Now entering the game in left field, number 22, Jack Doherty. And on the mound for the Braves, the right-hander, number 45, Saul Johnson Green.
It's a good song. Gotta hit the hook. Give the people what they need.
Leading off, the bottom of the sixth for the Blue Sox, the shortstop, number 5, Luis Attiles.
Big cut, kid. Good eye, Luis. Oh, yeah, Brian's in the back alley. Hey, turn on one, kid.
Okay. Yeah, not one to swing at. Get him!
Yeah.
Ah!
It's all right. All right.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the second baseman, number 4, Brendan Jones.
In fairness, I don't think that's out at LHS.
No, but the way
Close.
you're orienting the outfielders, you never know. Like they might be shit.
Yeah.
He's got a center field's got a what's his name? Brown, Miles Brown. He got a workout today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
Got wheels. Got wheels.
Yes, baby.
I'm gonna just throw it past you. All right, yeah.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, the catcher, number 14, Pat Casserly.
I still love.
1-1. Wait.
That's out.
Good job, Salt. One, two. Wait.
For Brighton, for the Blue Sox, in the bottom of the 6th. No runs on no hits, no Brighton errors, and no runners left on base.
One
We'll head to the
Florida
7th inning with the score, Lexington 9, Brighton 1. Due up for the Braves in the top of the 7th, Richards, Lush, and Walsh. We have a substitution to announce for the Blue Sox. Now pitching for Lexington, the left-hander, number 30, Ryan O'Rourke. And entering the game at first base, number 43, Brian Gare. And leading off the top of the 7th for the Braves, the catcher, number 99, Mike Richards.
What up, Mike? Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Right size, wrong shape. Yeah, I know, right? Rain is spits have held off. That's a low price. Hey, John Seed, how you doing? Is that Ryan?
Yeah, I heard it too. Yeah.
Now batting for the Braves, the shortstop, number 34, Ryan Lush.
No baseball hot mic moment will beat the one. I think it was Jock Peterson for the Dodgers during the COVID season. Like he struck out. There was some Dodgers batter who got housed on a swinging strike three.
Swinging, okay.
Yeah, and this is COVID season with nobody in the stands, and you could I don't know if you can really call it a hot mic, when you could very clearly hear him going, "Damn it, Blair!"
It probably is John Peterson. That checks out 100%. Him or Muncy. It would have been one of those two.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Peterson.
Yeah.
just the sound after.
Football was cool when they were playing in the empty stadiums too. All the stuff you would hear. It seemed like everybody was really just kind of friendly with each other more than you would expect. Like,
I mean, that was a time when we all had to depend on each other. Meanwhile, a portion of our countrymen envision a quarantine or apocalypse scenario, meaning every man for himself, and yet here we are coming together.
hey boy, Ryan.
Now batting for the Braves, the designated hitter, number 33, Stephen Walsh.
Oh no, oh no.
He's actually hurt.
Oh
See?
my God.
Yeah. No, he's not. Never mind. He's just a catcher.
One strike.
Yep.
Braves, the first baseman, number 12, Alex Clapes.
He didn't miss much, folks. It's just a strikeout of Walsh by Ryan O'Rourke after lost connection for just a moment. The rain's coming in, and that would have been a great way to end the game. Sliding catch attempt to the left, but that'll bring home first run of the game for Brighton since the first.
Now batting for the Braves, the left fielder, number 22, Jack Doherty.
Now the rain is starting.
Oh yeah.
We needed that catch.
Oh boy. Well, rain's coming in, and one out to go for the Blue Sox to pick up their fifth straight.
He's on left right now. That would have been such a sticker for him. Take that one home with you.
So when this ends, gonna be a quick breakdown. Hope you guys had fun with this little, sounds of the game, peanut gallery broadcast. Not gonna be a regular feature, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm glad we got the game in after 7-1 was waterlogged. Blue Sox gonna pick up the win. They got another road game tomorrow night. It's in Boston. You won't be able to work, so if you want to cheer them on, you can see them in person. I think they're on TJO at Fallon. Dribbler. Yeah, it is TJO at Fallon Field in Roslindale tomorrow night. 7:45 first pitch. We'll be back at home this coming Monday against the Sabres. 8 o'clock. that game on this here YouTube channel. Brighton.
Today's final
Good
score,
night.
your Lexington Blue Sox 9, the Brighton Braves 2. With the win, Lexington moves to 10-5 on the season. The loss drops Brighton to 4-14-1. The win will be credited to Chris Wannett. Sean Marsh takes the loss. Time of game, 1 hour, 27 minutes.
Wrong one, I know. Sorry, folks.